Hey, welcome out, Music Central. We're hanging out here. They call it a green room, but it's kind of purple. And it's a special event tonight. Many of you remember Music Central being on the scene for the grand opening of the Mercury Ballroom, one of Louisville's nicest venues. It's kind of a big little venue, and it has a lot of great attributes, a lot of great decor, some great sound, and many, many great acts. And with me is a special guest, Matt, and I'm not even going to try to pronounce your last name.
His name is Schwegman. It's actually pretty easy, just two quick syllables. It looks daunting. But yeah, Matt Schwegman, I am the talent buyer / booker for the venue, as well as the sister venue, the Louisville Palace.
That's awesome. And we are now embarking on the 100,000th guest who has entered the building. Can you talk a little bit about that? Tell us a little bit about why that's such a great celebration. I mean, that's a huge benchmark, but tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so the venue, the Mercury Ballroom, opened April 9th, 2014 with Corey Smith, as you mentioned earlier, and it's about 18 months ago, just a couple of days past 18 months, and one thing we were doing was checking out how the numbers were, which we do quite a bit. One thing we noticed that between all of our events, not just concerts, because we do a lot of other events besides concerts, such as corporate receptions, private parties, wedding receptions, and things like that, that we've had 100,000 people to the venue, and we thought that was a pretty special number to hit in 18 months, which really attributed a lot to the local scene, and not just the music scene, the local business scene, and just people in general that came out and really enjoyed the venue the first year.
Well, and there's a lot of truth to that. Just to share with our viewers, the Mercury Ballroom we mentioned a little while ago is a big little venue, so it doesn't hold 50,000 people. If it did in 2 events, you could sell it out, be done. So that is a major accomplishment for a place, and it's great that Louisville does support those kind of venues, and you put something together. The old saying is, if you bring it, they will come. So the beginning of the Mercury Ballroom, let's talk about the 18 months, the journey. How's that been?
The journey, I'm not going to lie, it's been a little up and down. We've had a lot of successes, and we've figured some stuff out as well. We're new to the venue in the city, of course, so we know that there's been other venues in town that have been very successful. We just wanted to be, a part of the community, the music scene, the business community, but also deliver a great product as well. Specifically for shows and concerts, we really enjoyed the fact that the schedule is extremely diverse. We've gone everywhere. best, and that's what we really try to do every time someone comes in, which I think is one of the reasons that we've been lucky enough to have 100,000 guests through the door, in 18 months.
Well, and I'll even take it one step further, and I agree with the guests and the fans, but from the media standpoint too, you really reach out to us. That's how I'm here tonight, was by an email, several phone calls from the grand opening, the same thing, working with your public relations department as well. So we appreciate that on our end as well to make things go great. And we'll have to film this in black and white because our green room is kind of purple here.
Yes, it is. We actually call it the avocado room. And we had Prince perform at the Palace earlier in the year, and we were begging him to come over and tell him that we painted this room just for him, but that wasn't the case. It didn't happen. So, but we appreciate the media as well, because without you guys, we're unable to get all the word out on a lot of our shows. So it's definitely a two-way street.
Well, thank you. And, I will tonight, maybe we'll get Heath to take a few pictures, but this green room is one of the most phenomenal green rooms I've ever seen, with all the other little compartment rooms and dressing rooms. And I'll tell you, I think if I was a national celebrity, I would want to come to this green room, even if I was playing in the Palace.
This green room is, without a doubt, one of the nicest green rooms for a venue of this size. I've been to multiple 1,000-cap venues, 900-cap rooms, and I know a handful of artists that when they come here, you've got the couches, you've got the flat screen TVs, we got a vintage pinball machine, we've got a poker table, we've got 2 private green rooms with full baths, and guys don't want to leave. You're right. They want to lay on the couch and flip channels. And for one night, they feel like they were at their own house just doing that. So that's one thing that we really enjoy. That now my manager doesn't enjoy it at the end of the night when she can't get anyone to leave. But but for the most part, everyone loves it.
Awesome. Well, this has been a great interview, Matt, and I appreciate the time. This is Paul Taylor hanging out with Matt. And again, I'm not going to try to say his last name.
Schwegman.
Matt Schwegman here, hanging out at the Mercury Ballroom, hitting a benchmark of 100,000 guests.